Now, you do understand that the top 5 for this were new characters introduced basically from WandaVision onwards. So we hadn't seen them in any other MCU, but I mean, I've been seeing in comic books.
Right.
So who wants to go first?
I'll let you guys go first.
All right, Jason, you first.
All right, I'm going to fly through this. So when I sat down, I thought about it. My little criteria was, just mine, doesn't have to be yours, is which of these characters do I want to see again? And which one of these am I generally excited about seeing again? And
nice.
So that takes out, unfortunately, a lot of the low keys and things like that. Characters who, and stuff like that. So I surprised myself with the first one when I thought about all the different series, and I had number 5. I had U.S. Agent John Walker.
Yeah.
I thought this guy is a bit of an asshole. He's got that Homelander thing about him, right? Not completely, but he's got that, chiseled, American, good looks, blonde hair, blue eyes, but trouble.
All-American boy.
All-American boy, but he's trouble. Like he's broken, and I guess it's that. Well, I keep going back to is that scene with good old Louise Dreyfus. I can never say the name of the character.
Julia.
When she says, "You are what we need. We need and I just think, okay, I want to see where this goes. I want to see what comes of this guy. So that's number 5. Number 4, I'm just going to say it could have been higher up the list, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, which is Moon Knight. Still extremely interested in Moon Knight. Just love what's going on with that character. So I had number 4, Moon Knight. We've talked about that, so I'm not going to go
on
further.
that future. I feel you.
3 is Agatha Harkness. Because she just knocked that role out of the park, right? She was just so much fun. Had the best theme song. Dun, 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 dun. Like, I just thought that was so much good. And the fact that she's still there, like she's still walking around.
Right.
The fact that she got her consciousness stuffed back into that body, waiting to be released. And I thought that was cool because some people get killed, some people go to jail, but she's still kind of.
She took the worst of it.
I know.
Another like that. I feel like going to jail or dying would have been the better one. Like that is a different level of torture.
But she and I think she's just got so much going for that character, and I really want to see what she's going to do next. Number 2, He Who Remains, / Kang the Conqueror, because man, I just thought Jonathan Majors just killed in that last episode. Some people say, "Oh, there was too much talking in the last episode." Loki,
that was great.
He was having so much fun, and there's a zillion ways that character can go. Like I'm still working on the theory that we might see in Ant-Man and the Wasp, we might see Kang, a young Kang, an origin story of a baddie. Because, Ant-Man are generally more light-hearted ones, and Kang, we might see him slowly get twisted in that and then come bad. So I'm just so pumped for Kang the Conqueror. But we have to see him. We have to see more of him sooner. Right? We have to see because he's.
And I don't think we're getting him again until until Quantum Mania. So I don't think we're going to be.
But I reckon we might get hints of him in.
I hope so.
Doctor Strange. I don't think we can. If he's the big bad, we can't have him sitting on the sidelines for long periods of time. So he needs at least be hinted at, referenced, or something in Doctor Strange. Anyway, and so keeping in, I know you probably noticed that all my characters are anti-heroes or baddies. So number 1 is, despite the fact that I say all my favorite new Phase 4 stuff that I really love is all supernatural. The last person's not supernatural, but is a ton of fun and just full of charisma and interesting and needs to make Russia great again. Elena Belova, right? I just think that role she played that so, and particularly when she was bouncing off what's her face
with girl Hawkeye.
Yeah, Kate Bishop.
With Kate Bishop.
But
we're definitely going to see them.
Oh
yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I think of all the people I want to see. I can't wait to see her again. I can't wait to see her in all different circles. I love to see Helena somewhere in space because she'd just lose her shit completely. Like she would know because that, and I just think again, Russia's got a bad name at the moment, but Helena's going to make Russia great again and make us appreciate those guys. So that's my top 5: Agent Walker, Moon Knight, Agatha Harkness, He Who Remains, Kang the Conqueror, and Helena Belova.
Nice.
Sorry, Eternals. I could have
And
given.
Shang-Chi. You forgot anything from Shang-Chi as well.
I've got for Shang-Chi.
Look, they're good characters in both those movies, but I'm not bending over backwards. But I'm not bending over backwards. I just expect to see the next one, and hopefully they'll be there, and I'll enjoy them. But these guys, like, I'm thinking, what are they going to do next? I'm really pumped to see what they're going to do next. Anyway, over to you, Gift, I guess.
JP, you next.
All right. Fine. Number 5, I want to see Lady Loki back. She's really, really cool for me. Number 4, I really want to see Pip the Troll.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what he's gonna do in the MCU, along with Star Fox, but more Pip the Troll. That's really interesting.
Yep.
Number 3, Sister Dagger from Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah, right.
She'll be dope. Shang-Chi's aunt, right?
No,
that's the sister. The one who's taken over the
sister. Right.
The Ten Rings Enterprise.
Yeah, now the leader of the Ten Rings. Yeah.
Yes, that's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do with the Ten Rings? Because in the comics, they've got the 5 Weapon Society. There's Shang-Chi, Sister Dagger, Sister Hammer, Brother Saber, and Brother Staff. And I just want to see that in the MCU.
Nice.
Shang-Chi's gone like badass, and even Iron Man's having a hard time fighting him in the comics.
Nice.
So I want to see that play out. What number am I in?
You're up to 2 now. Yeah. So that was 3.
Oh,
My second is I want to see more Madam Hydra. Like I want to see.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's really interesting because now that the guy who played General
William Hurt.
Hurt, since he's passed, I'm very interested to see how they flip that script. In which it's so sad because him looking all disheveled and messed up in Black Widow now and then him dying in real life makes the transition ironically easier. But and tried to bring the Madam Hydra character way more up to the forefront as opposed to behind the scenes. But at the same time, like it's also kind of it's kind of a dark way.
Yeah,
to go.
It's kind of sad.
They must have known. They must have when they had that character play a sick version of General Ross in Black Widow. They obviously knew then. Like I don't think it was like Chadwick.
We're not gonna get Chad Boseman again.
Yeah.
I kind of sad though because I wanted to see Red Hulk.
I did want to see Red Hulk, and I really want to. But it's also multiverse, so I think whatever it is we see with Wakanda with Black Panther 2 is going to be reminiscent of what we see with characters who, if their real life actor passed, was going to be the next turnover.
Yes. So yes.
Yeah. So my number 1 is Kang
the Conqueror. Yep.
Kang the Conqueror. He was great. I think he was a very good baddie. In the TV series, and in the comics and in the cartoons, he's badass. He single-handedly messes with the Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By himself. So I want to see more Kang.
Well, that's the one where
honorable mentions. I want to see more Skrulls. I'm excited to see Secret Invasion.
But they weren't in Phase 4, man. You just keep your Phase 3 introductions out of Phase 4.
Oh, that's
They came in Phase 3. All right. So, well, we've both got different lists, but we've both landed on Kane and He Who Remains in our top 2. Anyway, both of us put it very high up there. So,
yeah.
So, can you add anything to this? Have you got anything that can cast any shadow on this? You know, I don't know. I think your list might be weak. I've just got that feeling. But anyway. I think you're just going to come out with all the Eternals, and it's going to be like,
I mean, so I'm not gonna lie. Making this list was really, really tough. My top 4 was the easiest, but 5 was tough because I was like, I don't really have a 5th one. And honestly, I actually put, as you said, the Eternals. My number 5, I started off with Makari, the speedster from Eternals.
okay, yeah.
It's the only one that I want more story on her and see more of what she does. Because she's deaf, so all she can do is be active. But I don't care about any. I didn't really care that much. I could put anybody there: Kang the Conqueror, Makari. I could put the dude who owns people's minds from Eternals.
Yeah.
You know, it could be anybody, to be honest with you. So I use that loosely. Makari is just the name that I came through on that one. Now, the list that I now give a crap about is at number 4, Agatha Harkness.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see her show. Can't wait to see what the breakout will be. Can't wait to see more of that dark spell magic and see exactly what she ends up bringing, especially if Wanda ends up being the villain in Multiverse of Madness. I want to see if those two end up getting together, or does it push Wanda further towards a anti-hero state, but we'll find out.
all along.
Still got her best song in all of MCU history. Anyway.
Yes, indeed. Number 3, I have Jack DuCoin, aka the Swordsman. That guy is just absolutely entertaining. Like, I need him to be like, he really, like, initially it was annoying, but then it's like, you're so good, but you're so stupid, but you're aware, but you're an idiot. It is, I need him to be in the background of so many of these next Marvel movies. He doesn't have to be a major player, just
that's funny. That's definitely the Batman and Robin of your list. But I dig it. Like, he certainly had his charms about him towards the end of that series. There's no doubts about it.
Oh, man, that man can get down. Look, if you can get down and you can be an idiot, I'm here for this, which will lead a lot to the rest of my list over here.
That big handlebar mustache did the job.
It did it.
So we're going to make fun of me now. Like, every time we put something crappy on this, we're gonna call it the Batman and Robin.
Yep. All right. Number 3. I can't believe you. Anyway, let's go. Number 2. Surprise us again.
Number 2, obviously our favorite Widow Russian, Yelena Belova. Like, obviously the charm, the action, knows how to be dramatic, knows how to be funny. You know, this speaks to my heart. So I love her for that. Can't wait to continue seeing her, and definitely has been one of my favorites for Phase 4. And then for number 1,
it's got to be Kane.
Number 1,
it's got to be He Who Remains.
Man, this one, he showed out, took on one of the people I dislike the most inside the Marvel universe, and held on. Really should have beat them. Party Thor from What If.
Party Thor. You can't have Party Thor. Oh, he doesn't exist. That's not. I should have put a foot down on that.
You cannot be that. Like, this is everything I want in my hero. Just absolutely relentless when he needs to get down. Again, this is the Jack DuCoin effect. absolutely needs to get down, they can get down. Who's gonna stop them? But you know what? Life never gets them. They always find.
So hang on, remind me. Did he what in that fight he had with Captain? Did he beat her or not?
It came out to a draw, but he was half-assing it. She was really trying.
Can't beat my mate Chrissy. Can't have Captain Marvel beat my mate Chrissy Hemsworth. That's not right.
So is this the new Batman and Robin?
Hey, this is dope. Look. These guys are legit characters. No credit cards.
To tell you the truth, I put What If aside in my mind, right? But if I had, there are plenty of other characters I would have had before Party Thor. And this is once again, this is a Chris Hemsworth guy. This is a guy who loves the Thor movie, like particularly Thor number 3. I would have had the evil Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is he's too much. There's just so much of a just simp incarnate. Like it's just too much self-pity. I can't deal with it. Just because you're powerful doesn't make you enjoyable.
Let's remind our friends to please click on the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when we have new videos out.
Subscribe!
Die.